trying to dismantle the status quo along with the barriers outside the home of the president. Police used tear gas by the National Palace in Mexico City, and what started as a demonstration against government corruption in a country dominated by drug cartels has become explosive. Thousands gathered across the capital, supposedly organised by Gen Z youth groups, and the finger being pointed at those in charge, blaming the government for general insecurity across the nation.
All we want is justice and zero impunity in this government. We're tired of the government never acting, of power being concentrated across all branches and controlled by the same group.
Across the country, those arrested wear a skull and straw hat symbol taken from the Japanese manga series One Piece, which has become the defining icon of a global Gen Z movement. Over the last few weeks, protests have become deadly in places like Morocco, Kenya and Nepal. In Madagascar, the president fled for his life. In Mexico, the recent unrest was sparked by the assassination of Urupan mayor Carlos Manzo earlier this month. Seen here just minutes before he died, he was killed in front of a crowd at a Day of the Dead festival. His was the latest high-profile murder, having been known for his outspoken stance on organised crime. A 17-year-old was found responsible. Social media may be mobilising Gen Z, but it's also being used by drug cartels in Mexico to recruit children as young as 6 years old to commit crimes. Human rights groups say there are hundreds of thousands of children vulnerable to recruitment. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum unveiled plans to deploy more than 10,000 troops and police to fight organised crime. This weekend, she cast doubt on the protests, suggesting instead they may have been organised by political opponents and promoted by bots on social media.
They say that young people were marching. In reality, there were very few young people. They violently pulled down some fences and broke windows. We say no to violence. If you have a disagreement, you have to demonstrate in a peaceful way.
While these have become violent, the online organisation of protests under the banner of having Gen Z support has been loose across the world. It's decentralised from any one route of power and thus difficult to verify those behind it. Here, after a year in charge, the president still has high approval ratings, but the state of security in a country long overrun by cartels is a discontent that has existed here for years. These protests may look different country to country, but this is Mexico's version right now.